6D run of the GFS, and it is scary as hell. Look at it. So here's a Category 2-3 hurricane coming from the south. Pretty big hurricane down there. And look what's going to happen then. Look what's going to happen. It looks like it's going out to sea. See? It looks like it's trying to go out to sea. See? See? It looks like it's trying to go out. Look. It's going to be a low pressure system here. See? It still looks like it's going out to sea. See that? Look. That right there. I'm going to zoom into the northeast, so we're going to get more hyper-local here. 934 millibars, 954 millibars, 982 millibars. Still there, it's still affecting us. 994 millibars, 1,000, and that just collapses over the northeast. And how much precipitation is this going to generate? Let's go to 2 hour 252. A lot of precipitation, a lot of it. This is going to be a hurricane in every sense of the word. Still a hurricane inland. I mean, look at the 5,700. So this is a classic hurricane. I mean, look at that. You have a 5,700 line all the way inland. This is a hurricane. This is a truly tropical hurricane. October 8th. And the way to really check if it's a hurricane is looking at the temperatures aloft. 500 millibars. Hurricane. See that? See that right there? Still a hurricane. Now it's extratropical. So it's probably going to lose its tropical characteristic somewhere over here. And let's just check the peak strength of the hurricane somewhere inland. So we're going to check the look at the continental United States. 105 now winds. That is Category 3 strength winds. I'm talking about a Category 3 making landfall. This is over Lake Ontario. Wow. This is going to be worse than Sandy if this happens. Right into New York City. I mean, look at that. You know, like that. Right into New York City. Just boom. Right into New York. I mean, that's, you know, over 10 days away, so, you know, a lot can still happen between now and then. So this is, you know, off the coast of North Carolina, South Carolina right now. 123 now winds. That's Category 4. That's upper level Category 4 winds. That's about 150 mile an hour winds, almost 150. So now we're going to look at knots to miles per hour. Type in about 120. That's 133. 141 mile per hour hurricane. Everybody show 105. 120. That's a Category 3 storm. $111 knots. That's about 125 mile per hour winds. 127. Upper level Category 3, almost Category 4. $110 knots. Upper level Category 3 winds. Yeah, this is very scary. Even the European model is forecasting a very dangerous storm. Either way, we're going to get hit. The European is forecasting this. So we're going to look at the CFS V2. Let's see what they're saying for the Northeast. near miss looks like 500 millibars. Let's look at the 6Z run. Yep. So we're going to look at the GEFS spaghetti plot. There's upper level low that's coming in, and there's a hurricane coming in. And look what the models have the storm doing. So this is basically averaging out, and the lowest pressures are going right inland, just like that, just hooking in. And the Euro is also doing that, so the European is actually shifting it further west. We're going to go to spaghettimodels.com right now. Very good website. I think you should check them out sometimes. They're very good. Wow, it's very disorganized now. It's much less organized than it was before. So we're going to look at the satellite image right now. Oh man, I think some of them saying Cat 5. See how they sing. See? They're going up to the Cat 5 of strength. So basically, if you follow this path, so this is impact, so there's going to be a landfall somewhere over here, landfalling. Yeah, this is very scary. Okay, we're going to look at satellite right now. Now, it looks very impressive. Especially around here. Looks very impressive. So we're going to go to Mike's weather page again. I'm going to look at Hurricane Hunter information. Checking the air pressure. And okay, so its air pressure's down pretty significantly. So as of 21:47, looks like they haven't flown out yet in a couple hours. Status finished. Looks like the strongest wind was about tropical storm force almost. And it looks like the main swirl is here. It's where most of the weather's concentrated. Yeah, I could tell the low pressure system somewhere over here. We're most likely going to have a tropical storm by come morning. First of all, you have this envelope that is protecting from dry air. See, you have this big envelope of thunderstorms trying to form. And then you have the main swirl here. So it probably will become something pretty significant by tomorrow. We probably will be talking about a 40-50 mile an hour tropical storm making landfall. Probably a 40 mile an hour tropical storm making landfall in the Leeward Islands. 40 to 50, considering the air pressure is already down to 1,006 millibars. Last checked, it was almost 20. It was almost 55 degrees west, 54.5, about 13 degrees north. I think it should be somewhere over here right now. After the storm, it should be somewhere around here. Right, maybe a little to the west of that swirl. Maybe over here, somewhere. So I'm gonna do one more check. The last, see, 8 p.m. was 13.1 degrees west, 55.3 degrees west. So 13 degrees north, 55.3 degrees west. So that, that's 3 hours ago. So in the last 3 hours, so right now it's 24:45. So that would be about 2:45. So go about 3.5 hours back, about 11:15 or 23:15. So yeah, it's about in this area. So basically it's right where the 21:45 mark is. 21:15 mark, no, 23:15 mark is where it was last spotted. So yeah, it's in this area. And it looks like the thunderstorm's forming right around the center of circulation. It's at 13.1 degrees north. Considering it's moving west-northwest, I should put it right where the center of circulation is. Yep, that means convection is building pretty strong. So there's a good chance we could get a pretty bad storm. And the latest one of the GFS has a much stronger storm, doing a Hurricane Sandy type move on us. That's a very scary scenario. And considering most of the ensembles, not even the ensembles, most of the runs, most of the model runs, look at this. I mean, there are a couple outliers. The Euro brings a storm into Florida and up the East Coast, right? Look at this. North like that. Some of the other models even hook it in. See that? So we're going to go to weatherunderground.com right now. And this is going to show you some pretty scary stuff right now. Especially if you live in New York City like me. You might want to keep a close eye to this. So we got, so that's the system we have to watch, Invest 97L. So, and this is the ensemble runs. Some of them hook in, but most of them, look what most of them do. It's a couple of them. See that little turn there? I said there are a couple outliers, but most of them, the GFS has been trending more and more west. You see that track right there? If it takes this track, it's going to spend hardly any time over land. It's going to pass between Haiti, the Hispaniola and Cuba, and just pass right through there and just have some very warm water temperatures in mid to upper 80s. If it's, say it's a Category 5 hurricane because of this, say it rapidly intensifies right in this when it kinks here, makes landfall as a Category 5, will probably emerge as a strong 3, maybe a 4, and barely weaken, probably even might be gets stronger again. My prediction is the East Coast will feel some effects from this. I don't know if it's going to be direct or indirect impact, but the bottom line is we are going to get some impacts. Whether it's going to do this or do this, we're still going to feel some impact from this. Maybe New York City won't feel any impacts. This forecast is for the East Coast United States. There's going to be some big time impacts. Anywhere from southern Florida all the way to New England. So this entire area needs to be on the lookout. The forecast will be finalized, I believe, once we get to Saturday, Sunday. There's going to be a pretty good estimate of where the storm's going to go. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.